Look at this. Folks, we are loving the fact that we have solar lights. Solar lights that can be staked into the ground, that can be strung so they're up and above. They can be on a fence post. These are solar lights that have colors, 7 different modes, including a brand new flickering mode. You want red and green, and you want beautiful, gorgeous, vibrant colors, or maybe you just want that classic white. Well, as you can see next to us here, we have the beautiful oil rub bronze, and we staked it in the ground, maybe as a path light, as an entry light. As you pull up to the house, you see beautiful solar light technology illuminating the way. We are now in our final presentation of the entire year for our solar lights. If you have a set of our previous solar lights, call us on 1-866-376-8255. Well, I'm gonna head on inside, but just before I do, I know Pete is already there. Pete, this is the final time of today and of the entire year for our best value. We had a lot of people, Pete, in the first hour ask about, hang on, I get 8 solar lights and I get 2 of the spotlights. What do I use the spotlights for?
Yeah, it's true. You do get all of them. You're going to get the 8 and the 2. Those spotlights are going to be exactly what's like the most popular thing in lighting is the up lighting. We're going to have those spotlights for you to do that. First time ever that we're putting together a great set with our best quality solar lights and those 2 spotlights. And here's the other great fun part. You're getting these 8 lights with 7 different lighting options controlled by this remote control. I was joking with Adam earlier that I could never imagine that we were gonna be able to have 7 different lighting options on solar lights controlled by a remote control, but we've done it. This is our most complete set, because if you think about getting these 8 lights plus those 2 spotlights, you're gonna be able to create something really special with your outdoor landscaping. Whether it's how great it looks during the day and then how amazing this light looks at night. These are great quality. It all happens automatically. There you can see even this, with that finial on top, we've put that rope across in the studio horizontal and just slipped all those lights through that finial. It is an amazing look. We've been really enjoying that. You can use them on fishing line. We include the fence post mount. You can use them tabletop. These are an amazing, amazing set of lights. You will love them. And know what else you also will love? That Adam has made it in from outside, and here he is. Thank you for coming for our last presentation of today's special.
Pete, I get very emotional about this.
I know, it's
I have
true.
such fond memories. For over a decade now, Pete and I have been talking about these amazing solar lights because they are better than the industry standard. You and I can go to the store and find solar lights for $99, but you wouldn't find this type of solar light. These are solar lights that have that beautiful glass, that have the metal, that have that brand new 2018 technology with the monocrystal that's on the top. This is a top quality monocrystal solar panel with a higher conversion rate. Now, what does all that gobbledygook mean? It means that it's going to absorb more of the sun's rays and light up for longer during the night. And I don't mean some dim light, I mean a bright white light or a bright red light, whatever color light you want. So just to be clear, you're gonna get 8 of the regular solar lights. And because we do love you very much for our Customer Appreciation Month, we're including 2 more of the spotlights. If there is a tree in the yard that you love, if you wanna do some uplighting for the outside of your house, you can do it with the spotlights. Now, there's a lot, oh, we have an update. The cartridge is gone. Congratulations, a brilliant, brilliant buy. The next thing to sell out will be the today's special. Here are the colors that we have. Black, which I've been holding, nearly gone, the final few hundred of the black. We also have the beautiful gold, we have the bronze, and we have the stainless. What you're seeing in the garden right there is that fabulous black, and again, whichever you choose, the spotlight will match. Okay, so let's just go live for a second so I can show you these other ones. So the black is magnificent, but depending on your home styling and your home decor, the color that's right for you obviously will stand out. The oil rub bronze over here, as I always call it, is a really, really nice one. Looks very rich and expensive. The first time ever we've offered the gold, and then there, of course, is that stainless at the side. You know, Pete, but over the years, the reviews have continued to flood in 5 stars after 5 stars.
Yeah, because they do exactly what you want. You know, there's 3 things that everyone always asks me about the solar lights, and these do them not just for a season, but for years and years. One of them is it a bright light? You know, typically you might see a 5 to 6 lumen light and a pathway light like this. We're at 9 lumens, which I think is tremendous. Then people always want to know, does it stay on long enough? I remember they only lasted an hour, maybe a little bit more. 8 hours of runtime, which is fantastic. You're going to get that. And then people want to know that they're going to last. These aren't for a season. These aren't for a year. These are going to be those professionally installed lights that you've always wanted, but they're going to be solar powered, which makes them even better because you don't have to worry about the wires. You don't need to call someone to do it. You are going to create your nightscape, your lightscape in minutes. You're going to be able to change it every day if you want. You're going to be able to change the color with the remote control. You will love it, but these lights will perform every single night.
We're showcasing as well there, just so you see how fluid it is. I mean, Pete, these are, it kind of morphs, doesn't it, when you want it to as well?
Yeah.
It's seamless.
The slow dissolve color changing was the original color changing that we brought to you, I'm estimating, about 12 years ago. And they've been so popular because before that, we never saw anything like it. We never saw lights that could change color inside a solar light powered by the sun. So while I have this opportunity, let me just do a quick tour of the lights. So this is our stainless version, which has always been super popular. So again, that Adam was talking about that solar panel, great. Then we were talking about that glass lens, which is amazing. It really creates that starburst design. We've got the reflector down the bottom to intensify that light. It all happens automatically every single night. Then we have the post and the ground stake. When you're using these as path lights, it's perfect. But check this out. I can pull that post off, put them on the table, put them right on the pool deck, put them on the steps. You can do that as well. We also have a mounting bracket to put on your fence post, so you can kind of semi-permanently mount those on the fence post. You can do that as well. Now, this one I have without the finial, but we can take one that has the finial on it. Now you can hang them on hooks. You can hang them from the fishing line. It is an unbelievable look. So those are the 4 different ways that you can display these lights. All of them are just really unique. They allow you to use your, your imagination to create something really, really nice and unique, and you're outdoors. It's great.
You look outside of the window on a nighttime and you don't see anything because it's just pitch black. You know, when you pull up to that, when you drive through your neighborhood and somebody's got a spotlight on a tree, or they've got beautiful lights lining the driveway or the pathway, it looks so nice. So as we bring our presentation to a close for the day and for the year, here's I suppose the main message to remember. Not all solar lights are built to the same standards. Many of them don't have such a large solar panel. Many of them don't absorb as much of the sunlight as these do. Many of them don't have that crazy 8 hours of runtime. Many of them don't have that glass beautiful starburst design on the lens. Many of them are just white or colors. This is everything. So you can choose how you want to display these lights depending on the time of the year or the occasion. Now, even if you don't buy these from us tonight, and obviously we'd love that if you did, but even if you don't, just remember that whenever you do want to buy solar lights, think of HSN first, because it's one of the categories that we are very, very famous for. We jam-pack these solar lights with all the features. These are not like solar lights of 7 or 8 years ago. Pete, they were dull, they were lackluster, they weren't any good.
They were something that you bought as a temporary solution, right, for the season when it was the, late spring into summer, but as soon as we reached fall, they would be done. But now they're totally different, and it's all about the technology and also the quality materials that you're getting with these. So the performance is so good. The performance is so good that it allows you to do all the other creative things that you want to do with these lights, because you know that no matter what you do with these lights, they're going to perform every night, and they're going to last. And because of all the stainless steel and glass, they're going to look great for years and years. So right now, I want to think about all those different areas that, especially in the testimonials that we've gotten, where people are using their lights, specifically the driveway. And with our fence post mounts, now you can put them along the whole driveway up on the fence post. That's a great look, and I know we have a shot of that in the video that you're going to see, but it's the walkway. But think about the backyard, so you can enjoy the lights while you're spending all that time when the weather's nice guys outside. You are gonna love these lights. There's the fence post mount. You can pull that off there if you want to. You can leave it up there. And you can see just behind it, you see that light you're seeing?
I see
casting onto the wall. Guess what that is? That's the spotlight that we have with this set. You'll create some really, really different and dramatic looks with this set of a 10-pack of lights, yeah.
Pete, you said something, though, just now that's had a big impact on me, Pete.
All right.
You did. In fact, as I'm saying it, I've forgotten what you said. No, no, you did. You said these are not temporary.
Right, right.
And that's so important. These are not lights that you will buy and in a year, because they've been through the rain and the sleet and the snow, aren't going to look any good anymore. These are permanent. There's nothing temporary about them. You know, you could go and get a professional to come and install lights in your garden, in your yard, and it will cost a lot of money. A lot of the wiring, it goes all the way across the garden, under the ground. With technology the way it is in 2018, you can now have lights like this, and you're going to get that brightness, that power, the effectiveness that you're looking for. And I cannot stress, we've never done this before, that you get these. This is a spotlight. So a lot of people will buy and pay for professionals to install spotlights for that tree, that palm tree, the columns outside the house. We're including 2 of them. For basically no charge. It's like a $30 value typically. Normally, we're always out here with a $99 set, but this time you get 8 of these and 2 of these. So the deal is bigger than it's ever been before. Now, if you love the idea of the spotlights, because this has been an emerging technology, because the quality and technology is now so powerful that now we can do spotlights, you can buy more spotlights as well. We have them available in packs of 2 for $29.95, and they come in all the matching colors. Pete, we have 10 minutes left before they will usher you out of the studio and say no more solar light today specials for the year.
Yeah, there it is on the fence post. That's along the backyard that I was talking about earlier. I think that's such a neat look. And can you imagine that you can do that so easily with that fence post mount? That's just one of the 4 different ways to display these. So again, think about the area that you'd be so excited to light up. Maybe you've thought about bringing, getting some of those lights and stringing them across your backyard area where you have your outdoor table and furniture. But what about if you could do it yourself with these solar lights and not have to run wires? Have them work automatically every single evening. They will just come on and give you those 8 hours. You can do it with this. Because there's so many things, even at my own house, I'd love to do this outside with the landscape. I'd love to, some of them are time consuming and labor intensive and expensive. But this, adding these lights is the least expensive. It certainly is the easiest, and it's going to have the most impact. So, we were talking about it earlier. If your yard is not where you want it to be, maybe you're really behind and it's not looking great, guess what? Add the lights, it's going to look dramatically better. If you've done everything to your landscaping and it looks perfect, the final touch is adding lights just like this. And when you do it, you're really going to take it to the next level, especially when we include the spotlights with this set. It's really amazing. You know what? Can we go back here and we can look at these lights that we have hanging? I think they're so neat. And I was just moving them a little bit like they might be swaying in the wind. I might have gone too far that time. But I wanted you to see this, because when you see these, you see what they cast on that back wall, just the light moving on the back wall. It is such a great look. And again, this looks like a very advanced, really amazing design element. But when you think about it, it is so simple. All we've done is hang these from fishing line, couple of different lengths. And look at this. And then you can see it casting all that light. Maybe that's the back of your house where you come out your door, your patio's there, and you can hang lights just like this. And then you have all the color options that you can choose from. Oh, and I don't know if I've talked about this. There's our bright white light. Then we have the warm light that matches up perfectly with your incandescent lighting that you already have. And then for Adam's anniversary party, as we described earlier, you can go with the 7th lighting feature that we added this year, and that's the color flickering. I mean, look how great that looks. But when you think about how simple it is, it's only the fishing line. There's no wires and there's no electric needed. It's so simple.
The world is your oyster, Peter Kilcullen.
I would say yes.
You could do anything you want to do with these lights. You're staking them, you're hanging them, you're putting them on the fence post. I mean, there's just There's so many things. You're going to have a blast with these. And it's going to increase the visual appeal of the outdoors, not only for the neighbors, but most importantly for you. When you pull up, when you look out of the window at nighttime, it's going to look so magnificent. Just buyer beware. I've heard so many stories over the years about ours versus theirs, ours versus the regular stores. These are built to a much higher standard. Look, and when you see, look at the top here. This one's got the finial on it, but you can see this is a larger solar panel. This is the latest monocrystal solar panel. So what it's doing is, not all solar panels are the same. This one, a more expensive one, is absorbing more of the sun's rays, and it's converting it into power and energy, so the light is gonna stay on for longer, up to 8 hours every night. And not only is it gonna stay on longer, it's gonna be brighter. So I'm obsessed with this idea that we get this message across that although the price is low, there is nothing compromised about this quality whatsoever. 6 minutes left before we say goodbye to Pete. If you are ordering, ask about our HSN Protection Plus. It's our plan. We know a lot of folks will want to hold on to these for years. We get a lot of people that say, well, I live in a real cold climate, or I live in, you know, Scottsdale and it's really hot. You can get our hassle-free protection with no deductibles. It's square trade through an all-state company. Certainly a great way to go if you so desire. Pete, where else should we go to kind of wrap up our amazing presentation?
Let's go to this starburst design. If we haven't covered that in this presentation, I love I have them all on white up there. They look fantastic. But when you see this, just sitting on the deck or on the driveway, or even just on a tabletop, maybe on that patio furniture, look at that. Look at that starburst design. That's the green. We can go to the white. There's the warm white that we have on there. It is just an amazing look. Just think about what this can look like. Maybe it's just a perimeter of your patio, and you can see the difference and all the different intensities in that light. It's really fantastic. So that's just right down on the table. But then I can put it on the stake that would normally go right in the ground. And I want to show you from one side. Look at that now, how we have an enormous starburst design. So on your walkway, say your walkway is about 3 feet in width, you have one on either side. This starburst pattern is crossing each other in the middle of your walkway. It really is an engaging, inviting look on your walkway, and I think you're really gonna love that. So let's put that on white, or even what that looks like when we start going through that slow color change. Imagine that on your walkway when you come home at night. It really is an amazing look, but you don't have to have the color changing every night. You can have the white when you want it, or the green. There's so many options. But to create this look, it takes nothing but putting these lights out on your walkway. Either stake them in the ground or just put them right onto the pavement. It is that simple.
And remember, Pete has not been walking up to the lantern and manually changing it. He's got the luxury of the remote control.
You gotta have the remote control.
He just zaps it and it's changing to all these different modes.
Sorry.
Don't get excited, Pete. There's only 3 minutes left. Compose yourself. We're on a flex pay of under $20 on any regular credit card, under $17 if you use your HSN credit card. If you'd like to buy a couple of sets, you could do them all on flex pay. Really, the more the merrier. We have so many people that call in year after year after year, and they buy more and more and more because they love the way it looks. Well, let's go to Nebraska and say good evening to Karina. Karina, you're live on HSN with Pete and Adam. How are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
Oh,
Great.
we're happy to hear a friendly voice. Karina, talk to us. Did you order our today's special?
I did. I ordered 3 sets.
Wow, great.
Awesome. Now, why, Karina? Were you thinking about ordering solar lights, or did we tempt you into it?
Actually, this is my plan from the beginning. I purchased your sets about a year and a half ago for my first house in the bronze color. Because we kind of had like a tan brown house.
Right.
And then we're on our second house now, which is more of a gray color scheme. So I purchased 3 of the black sets to go with the new house, and I just love them.
Nice. How are the ones that you purchased that you said about a year and a half ago? How do they look? How have they been performing for you?
They're amazing. They're just like brand new, just like day one. I've never had an issue with them. I think they really kind of help sell the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we sold our first house, they work phenomenally. I don't know what I'm going to do with them now. Now I'm going to get the black ones, but maybe I can gift that to somebody. But I just wanted to say I've been actually watching every single day for the Today Special, hoping that these would be a Today Special, and I was just so excited, so I had to get a lot of them.
Karina,
Great.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Do you like surprises?
I love surprises.
Well, we've got a surprise for you, Karina. In honor of Customer Appreciation Month, we're going to send you one of our special spring and garden items. We're going to send you a 2-pack of the Crud Cutter. Karina, this is a great way to get all the slime and grime off the outside of your house.
Nice.
It's yours because we love you.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's our pleasure.
That's
Karina,
awesome.
stay right there. We're going to take down your details and make sure it
Okay.
gets out to you. Thank you for being a
Thanks,
customer.
Karina.
Thank you, Karina. Well, that was Karina's surprise for the night.
Yeah.
If you'd like to call in, it's 1-866-376-8255. I am going to do the gentlemanly thing and give the final 2 minutes to Pete, because this is the big finale, the last chance for 2018. Well, last thing, just before I do, black is nearly gone. Bronze is nearly gone, so the bronze is in front of me right here. That's the best seller, is the bronze. We do have it in the stainless and in the gold, and Pete is holding the stainless.
Yeah, I mean, I've always favored the stainless, but that bronze has always been that great neutral. And you know what? On this shot, when you see the two of us and you can see all of those lights, that's the full 8 that you're getting in the pathway lights, and then we have those 2 spotlights as well. So that's everything that you're getting, which I think is terrific. It's such a great set. And look at those spotlights. I think these have been here all day.
Yeah.
And as they actually, it's a little blinding when I look down. This one is shooting right in my eyes. It really is amazing. 8 lights, 2 spotlights, 7 different lighting options controlled by that remote control. You will not be disappointed. Get these out of the box, put them in the ground, see the difference in about 30 minutes. That's how long it will take you to put them all out there. And you will love these lights. And every single night they will come on automatically, recharge during the day. There's such great quality. I really think they're going to change your landscaping and how you enjoy the evenings all through this nice weather coming up.
It's a very rewarding purchase because you do get enjoyment out of them every single day. Not just, as Pete said, at the nighttime, but in the daytime as well. A set of 8 of these and 2 of these included as well. If you love the idea of these solar spotlights, they are available for a separate purchase. We're doing a 2-pack for $30.